Alright, so I promised I'd do some Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. Well, I got some Yu-Gi-Oh! And I got the Traptrix. Traptrix Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck box. It's like a simple deck. I don't think it has like every single Traptrix in it. But it has some of them. I do have some Traptrix, I believe. So whenever I show you the deck, I will show you if I have any. And then I'm going to show you the value of the Traptrix decks I have. You know, Traptrix cards, you know, normal trap holes and stuff like that. Alright, woo! So let's go ahead and get started. So the front of it, as you saw, is just a poster. That's actually pretty cool. I like that poster. And then on the back side of it, it's just how you play it. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! I can figure it out. Let me move this down there so I can have some room. The only one I've looked at was the one on the very top. So let's look at it together. Traptrix Pudica it's a 4 level. Unaffected by the effects of hold normal trap cards. That is almost every single Traptrix. You can only use each of the following effects of Traptrix Pudica once per turn. When this card is normal summoned, you can add 1 Trap Garden from your deck to your hand. If this card is normal summoned, you can target 1 special summoned monster your opponent controls. Banish it. Also, during the next standby phase, your opponent can special summon 1 of their banished monsters. That's kind of cool. There's a Traptrix Garden, which looks like it's a field spell, as this one said, Traptrix Garden. So I'll put him out, or her out, and then I'll get the field spell. Alright, it's called Traptrix Garden. During your main phase, you can normal summon 1 Traptrix monster in addition to your normal summon set. That's cool. The first time each insect or plant monster you control will be destroyed by battle each turn, it is not destroyed. You can banish 1 monster you control. Special summon 1 Traptrix monster from hand or graveyard. You only use the effect of Traptrix Garden once per turn. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Put that right there. Okay, so we got Trap Tantalizing 10. Discard 1 level 4 insect or plant monster, or 1 normal trap. Draw 2 cards. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 of your banished level 4 insect or plant monsters or normal trap cards. Place it on the bottom of your deck. So that actually works well with that. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, we got an XYZ Traptrix Penguicola. Okay. Man, the text on these cards just gets more and more. When this card has material, it is unaffected by trap effects and the affected effects of other monsters of the same type as this card's material. Okay, you can only use each of the following effects of Traptrix Penguicola once per turn. You can detach 1 material from this card and add 1 Traptrix monster from your deck to your hand. If a monster owned by your opponent is sent to the graveyard or banished by a card effect, you can attach 1 of those monsters to this card as material. Ooh, that would be good with the first one. Special summon here, banish the monster. If this monster's out, it goes in as a material. That is good. Got Link Monster. What? Okay, so we got Traptrix Atipus. Okay. 2 monsters include an insect or a plant monster. This Link Summon card is unaffected by trap effects. All Traptrix monsters you control gain 1,000 attack while you have a normal trap in your graveyard. Once per turn, you can target face-up cards your opponent controls equal to the number of insect plant monsters you control. Negate their effects. You can apply this effect. Banish 1 normal trap card from my graveyard. If I do, destroy 1 of those to target face-up cards. Woo! So get rid of a trap card, destroy their monster. This is going to be a long video. There's like so many textings and words and whatnot. Traptrix Arachnocampa. Unaffected by whole normal traps. The first time each set card in your spell trigger zone will be destroyed by card effects each turn, it is not destroyed. During the main phase, if you control Traptrix monster quick effects, you can special summon this card from your hand. Also, you cannot special summon a monster from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, except for insect or plant monsters. You can only use this effect Traptrix once per turn. So pretty much if I have Traptrix, I can just special summon her, and then Link summon or XYZ summon. That's cool. 1,500 like defense. That's actually kind of good. We got evenly matched. At the end of the battle phase, if your opponent controls more cards than you do, you can make your opponent banish cards from the field face down so they control the same number of cards as you do. If you control no cards, you can activate this card. So if I have the XYZ summon, I banish everything he has, then it goes as a material. That is pretty good. We got Traptrix, Tululita. You can activate this card the turn it is set by discarding one normal trap card. Special summon this card in defense position as a normal monster, plant earth, for 400 attack and 2,400 defense. That's actually kind of good. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Traptrix monster in graveyard, special summon it. I can do it once per turn and only once that turn. Alright, this one looks kind of evil. We got Traptrix, Aatrox. Unaffected by normal whole traps. I'm just gonna ignore that one because that's in every single one. You can activate whole normal trap cards from your hand. Ooh! The activation and effects of normal traps activating field cannot be negated. That is good. That is a good one. So I won't have anything on my field. They just do stuff and then nope, I have a trap card in my hand. Kind of like having Jet Void when they attack you. Traptrix, Mirror Mellow. When this card is normal summoned, you can add one whole normal trap card from your deck to your hand. If this card is special summoned, target one spell tracker your opponent controls. Destroy that target. So I can either destroy stuff or bring stuff. Traptrix, Nympinthus. Whatever. If you activate a whole normal trap card, you can add to your hand a special summon one Traptrix monster from your deck. You only use those effects, this effect once per turn. Nice. Traptrix, Dionea. When this card is normal summon, you can target one Traptrix monster in graveyard, special summon in defense position. When this card is special summon, you can target one whole normal trap card in your graveyard, set that target. Let banish it at the end of the phase of your next turn if it's still on the field. So I need to use it the next turn. Okay. Traptrix, Yinlisa. Unaffected by enemy. You can tribute this card. Set two whole normal trap cards with different names. One from your deck and one from your graveyard, but banish them when they leave the field. You can only use the effect once per turn. Nice. So this deck is really going... This deck is about going through itself. And I'm loving the artwork. Traptrix, Visuculo. You can only use one of the following effects per turn. And only once that turn. You can send one set trap you control to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. If you control no cards, you can in your spell trap card zone. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Target one whole normal trap card in your graveyard and then put it on the battlefield. I haven't found a... Why is a kaiju in here? What? A kaiju? What? Okay, so if I get another Traptrix that's not in this deck, I'll probably put it in here. But why is it in here? It's an insect, kind of big. You can special summon this card from your hand to your opponent's field and attack position by shooting in one monster they control. If your opponent controls a kaiju monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in attack position. You can only control one kaiju monster. Once per turn, you can move 3 kaiju counters from anywhere on the field. The attack and defense of all the monsters on the field is halved. I guess it's a kaiju. I like kaijus, but why is it in a Traptrix deck? Okay. Another kaiju? What? These are some of the fans. When your opponent no more special summons a monster, you move 2 kaiju counters from anywhere on the field until the end of the next turn. That monster cannot attack and effects are negated. See, that is useful. However, why is it in here? If you don't have any kaiju counters, then what's the point of having it? Okay, so we get Irritating Sea. It is a big monster, I will admit that, but it's the effect of it is kind of pointless if you don't have any counters. I mean, like, it's good if they have like a humongous creature, and then you can substitute that for this big creature, but at least it's not the enormous creature. Retaliating Sea. When the opponent activates a spell card and includes the effects that special summons a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If summoned this way, while this card is face up on the field, any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. If this card is sent to the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 Earth Insect monster effect. Okay, so this is a search card. See, this one I can see what's in there. That one I do not. Oh, it's another search card. I know this one. Renaissance Insect. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, add 1 level 5 or higher insect monster from your deck to your hand. If this card is banished, you can send 1 insect monster from your deck to the graveyard. It's a search one, but I don't... It's probably for the kaijus, I guess. Once per turn, you can contribute one face-up plant monster, special summon one plant monster from your deck. I'm pretty sure that's banned, but okay. At least last I checked it was. Ash Blossom in the Joyous Spring. When this card effect is activated, that includes any of these effects. Quick effect, you can discard this card and negate effect. Add a card from the deck to the hand. Negated. Special summon from the deck. Negated. Send the card from the deck to the graveyard. Negated. And it's a tuner. Do I have any? I have a couple, synchros, but I haven't seen one in here yet. Rose Lover. You can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one plant monster from your hand. And if you do, it's unaffected by your opponent's trap effects cards. So it's literally just, okay, I don't care for this one. Sausage de Fleur. You can target one monster you control and one card on the field. You're supposed to summon this card from your hand. If you do, destroy them. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one other monster in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, then add one level 1 plant monster from your deck or graveyard to the hand. Damn. Ooh, that's a big monster. That's a big boy. A Mech Knight? Why? Why is it like just random cards in here? If 2 or more cards are in the same column, you special summon this card from your hand. In that column, you can only special summon Mech Knight Purple Nightfall once per turn this way. You can target one Mech Knight monster and you control, banish it. And if you do, add one Mech Knight card from your deck. Why do I have Mech Knight? Let me guess, the next one's the Mech Knight. It is a Mech Knight. Why do I have Mech Knights? I haven't found any trap holes at all. If 2 or more cards in the same column, blah, 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 special summon it. Artifact. So I'm guessing if I have like a bunch of trap cards and it's Traptrix, they think I'm going to have trap cards. So then I put an artifact to smell trap cards on and then they destroy it, then I can summon it. So that's the main thing I can see here. Because Traptrix is meant to have a bunch of trap cards. However, if they think it's a trap card, they try to destroy it. See, that I get. Mech Knights, I don't exactly get unless you're doing like extra XZ summoning or Link summoning. But besides that, I don't really see it. But this one, I do see it. Because you can set this card in your hand to use spell and trap card zone as a spell. During your opponent's turn, if this set card in spell and trap card zone is destroyed and sent to graveyard, special summon it. If this card is supposed to summon during your opponent's turn, you can destroy one face-up card your opponent controls. See, this one I can see what's in the deck. Fire Hand. I don't see why this is in here unless I got Ice Hand, but then that just makes me go through my deck a little bit faster, so I kind of see that. When this card is in your possession, is destroyed by your opponent's card and sent to your graveyard, you can target one monster they control, destroy that target, then special summon one Ice Hand. Do I even get an Ice Hand? I get an Ice Hand. When this card is in possession, is destroyed by your opponent's card and sent to your graveyard, you can target one spell or trap card they control and destroy that target. You can special summon one Fire Hand from my deck. Thunder Hand. Oh, that's a new one. Really, haven't seen this one yet. If a face-up monster you control with 1,600 original attack or defense is destroyed by battle, one opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard. Yep. While this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. And if you do, destroy one card your opponent controls. Oh, okay. So that's kind of like... Rajiki, if you don't know what this is, you're new to Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, Priest Feather Duster. That is cool. Here we go with the trap holes. Nice. Like, seriously, if you don't know those 2 cards, you're kind of new to the game. Okay. So we got Terrifying Trap Hole Nightmare. That's a name. If your opponent has special summoned a monster this turn, target one monster your opponent controls with 2,000 or more attack. Destroy it. Then if you have a whole normal trap card in your graveyard, you can banish one monster from your opponent's graveyard. Ooh. Oh, that would go really good with the XC summoning. We got Trap Hole. If you don't know what that is, you're new to the game. Bottomless Trap Hole. If you don't know what that is, you're new to the game. You're new to the game. This is a new one for me. Void Trap Hole. If your opponent is supposed to summon a monster of 2,000 or more attack, negate those effects of one of those monsters 2,000 or more. If you do, destroy it. Ah. Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare. If a monster was special summoned, this turn activates its effect on your opponent's field. Negate the effect. If you do, destroy that card. Nice. Nice. Floodgate Trap Hole. When your opponent summons a monster, change that monster to face-down defense position. Monsters change to face-down defense position by this effect cannot change their battle positions. Nice. Gravedigger's Trap Hole. When your opponent activates a monster effect in their hand or graveyard, or when your opponent's banished monster's effect is activated, negate its effects. If you do, affects 2,000 damage to the opponent. That's pretty good. We got Traptrix. Banish one normal trap card from your deck, except Traptrix, and if you do, set one card of the same name directly from your deck. It can be activated this turn. You can only activate one trap card or the rest of this turn for the rest of this card effects. You can only activate one Traptrix per turn. Okay, so it's a search card for trap cards. That's pretty cool. A Phantom Knight. Why? It has a monster and all, but why? Special summon this card in this position as a new monster. Warrior Dark, level 4, attack 0, defense 300. This card is not treated as a trap. If you have no trap cards in your graveyard, you can activate this card the turn it was set. You can activate blah 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 blah. So it just adds a monster. I'm guessing it's for the link summoning, I guess. That's okay, I guess. I'm sure I have another card where it goes, better with that one. Better than that one. Special summon one artifact monster from your deck. If this card is the only possession is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can target one card in the field and destroy that target. Okay. That's kind of cool, I guess. Then I got a random Natura card, I guess. If this card is sent from your graveyard, add one Natura card from your deck to your hand, except Natura Sea Christian. That's stupid. You can only use the effect of one of these effects once per turn and only once per turn. Okay, so it continues to it. You contribute one Earth Insect to monster, special summon one of 4 monsters from your deck. Ooh, so it's a search card. Oh, I like that. I'm keeping that one. I'm keeping that one in there for sure. Oh, we got Traptrix Raffalisa. 2 level 4 monsters on effect by trap effects while it has materials. Trap monster you control is set by triggers cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Damn! Your opponent cannot target Traptrix monster you control except Traptrix Raffalisa with card effects. Once per turn, you can just one material from this card and send one to hold normal trap card that meets its activation conditions from your deck to the graveyard. The effect becomes a... Ooh! So basically I have her out. I could then just use trap cards from my deck. That is good. I like that. Traptrix Almaraz. Unaffected by trap effects. If it has a material, you can only use each of the following effects once per turn. You can only use each. Okay. You can detach 2 materials from this card, special someone for a lower insect monster from my graveyard. If an opponent's monster uses the field because your card effect and is now in the graveyard or banished, you can detach 1 material from this card and target one of them, special summon it. Special summon it to your hand. Field. Now if I special summon it to my hand, I was like, what? Special summon it to the field. It looks like another link monster. 2 insects and or plant monsters. This link summon card is unaffected by trap effects. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. Activate only a whole normal trap card. You can set it instead of sending it to the graveyard. Oh, so when I activate it, it just sets. It doesn't get in the graveyard. That is good. Then you end phase, you can target 1 Traptrix monster in your graveyard, special summon in defense position. That is good. Traptrix Sarah. 1 non-link Traptrix monster. Okay. It's unaffected by trap effects. You can use once per turn, but not during the damage step. If I know what trap card is activated, you can special summon 1 Traptrix monster from your deck with a different name. Okay. If all the Traptrix monsters effect is activated, you can set 1 whole normal trap card from the deck. Okay. And then we got Traptrix Mantis. Unaffected by effects of whole normal trap cards. When this card is a normal summon, you can add 1 Traptrix monster from your deck to the hand. Once per turn, you can target 1 set spell trap card you control. Return that to the hand, then you can set summon 1. Okay. That's cool. Alright, so now I am going to do the value part of it, and then we're going to see how much it really costs. I got this from Joystick Gaming and got it for 10 bucks, so if I can get 10 bucks back, I'll be happy. Alright, so as you saw as the screenshots, I have went through these and found out what's more expensive. Anything that's $1 or more, I will sleeve up. Which is these 3. We got a $5, $3, $1. So just to go back to, C, it is a rare SDB3, SB3T, SDBT. And I did put it down on the structure deck for Traptrix, as you saw in the screenshots. So I am not cheating. At the end of your battle phase, if your opponent controls more than you do, Exile, that is pretty good. And then we got Ash Blossom, which apparently it's rare, expensive no matter where you get them. And then, how can you get wrong with Reggie? Alright, so I'm going to go through my other Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I'm going to see if I have any I can add to this deck. Also, if you saw, I almost doubled the value because I spent $10 and I got a little bit over 19. So yeah, I almost doubled my money back, which is really good investment. So structure decks, I really do suggest you getting. Because these right here is like $5, $8, $1. That's like almost like $5, $8, $9. That's almost literally, these 3 cards paid for the deck, and then these are literally just extra. So I really do suggest getting the Traptrix structure deck. Because structure decks, you know what you're getting. However, you're getting some good cards, as you saw there. Alright, I'm going to go through my cards I already have and see if I can find any Traptrix. Alright, so I don't have much of a collection yet of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I just have them, like, kind of right there. Okay, so I getting rid of the 3 hands, Ice Hand, Fire Hand, Thunder Hand, for Liberty at Last. When a monster you control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, destroy 2 face-up monsters on the field and shuffle them into the deck. You're not destroying them, you're shuffling them, which is somewhat better because usually they can take stuff from back from the graveyard to the battlefield or the hand, but not really the deck. So that's good. Needle Ceiling. When there are 4 more monsters on the field, destroy all face-up monsters. So, all of my XYZ monsters, they are unaffected by trap cards. So, if I put Needle Ceiling on there, it's like a dark hole. If I have more monsters. Which is nice. And then I got Missed the Body. A monster equipped with this card cannot be destroyed as a result of battle. So, yeah. Yeah. Put that on one of my XYZs or Synchro or whatever. Boom. They cannot be destroyed by battle. So then if I put the one on the one that has everything else can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, that means put this card onto that card. And then it can only be destroyed by card effects. Which is pretty nice. Oh, I also got another trap hole. If they have no trap cards, target 2 monsters in the field, destroy those targets. See, that one is kind of iffy. I already have 42 cards in here. So I'm going to put this one in. It's going to be 43. So now I have a deck of 43. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, so thank you all for watching. I am Nick from Droid Gamers. And we may just, make a, a store and stuff. So then whenever I do this deck right here, right now it's worth around 20 bucks. So then this deck is going to be probably 25 bucks. Because I'm going to sleeve everything on the deck. So that means it's going to be a little bit more. I'm going to have like everything to go with it. I'm not just going to sell the cards like that. I'm going to have it all sleeved. Then I'm going to have a deck with it. And then I'm going to charge a little bit extra for getting all the extra cards. Because I may find even better cards to go with the deck. Like Mist Body could go in it. See, Needle Ceiling is really good. Liberty at Last is pretty good. But like Mist Body, I don't really have anything to go with the deck. So I just got a really good card. So I just got that one. Voila. Thank you all for watching. Alright. Like I said, I'm going to do Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Dragon Ball. I'm going to do all kinds of sorts of stuff. It just really depends on when and where I can get it. So now let's put these trap hands into my collection. And right now, I do not have any decks. Just this one. Alright, so I'm going to try to figure out where to put you. So you want to be with my Magic the Gathering stuff right there. Yeah, that's a lot. I know. So I guess I'll just put one in one of the deck boxes I already made. And just put you somewhere else. I'll just put you with the collection. And then when I'm trying to find you, I'll try to find you. Alright. Thank you all for watching. Yeet.